Okay, I'm Katie. This is your Microburst. We're just going to move together for the next 15 minutes. Clear some space. When you're ready, meet me in a march. Go ahead, drop the shoulders down, relax your face. Just get everything moving. Everything over the next 15 minutes. It's just a suggestion. Do what feels good, what feels right, and what's going to make the rest of your day even better. Join me. Deep inhale. Breathe it in. Long exhale. Let it go. Do that one more time. Breathe in a little bit deeper. Exhale out a little bit longer. Good. Let's take this into a nice big march. So right away, waking everything up, pulling those abdominals in, driving that knee up toward your chest, standing up nice and tall. Perfect. Keep this going. Good. Shoulders, drop them down away from your ears. Quick check-in. How are you feeling? Very, very glad you're here. Good. Take it back to that march a little bit smaller, a little bit quicker this time. Good. And you can keep this right here, or if you'd like to join me in a little bit more of a jog in place, a run, a skip, whatever you need. Keep it right here. So I have a bunch of different moves for us today. 8 different moves to be specific. We'll go through everything 2 times. And we'll be working for about 30 seconds at a time, just so you kind of know where our roadmap is leading us today. Good. Find your balance on one foot. Make sure you're not going to kick anything in front of you or behind you. And we swing one leg front and back. Kind of finding our balance, our support, waking up those hip flexors and those hamstrings. Good. Don't overthink it. Perfect. Go ahead, switch. If you need to hold on to something for balance, please do. Good. Keep your core nice and strong. Find that focal point. All things that help our balance. Let's take this side to side. Feet go out nice and wide. Toes are forward. Shift your weight back into your heels. Bend that right knee. Good. And switch. Perfect. Back is nice and flat here. We're not leaning forward. The chest just drops because we have that hinge at our hip because the knee is bending. Good. So think of the legs as kind of the driving force here. Good. Come on in. Let's wake up your feet a little bit. Join me in some calf raises. These will come back later. Good. Just lift and lower those heels. Good. Find your balance again on one foot. Your other foot, lift it up, draw some circles with your toes for me. Good. And the other way. Shake that out. Same thing, switch sides. Find your balance, kick out that leg, and draw some circles. Good. Go ahead, switch it out. Circle the other way. Good. And shake out everything for me. Meet me back in a little walk or march in place. Okay, core engaged. We're going to take 4 moves at a time. 30 seconds each. We'll go through once. I'll give you a little break to process. We'll go through again. And then we have another set just like that, same timing, different moves. Our first move, we're actually going to go back to that nice big march. So find it for me. Hi, Joe. Lift your chin, your chest. Make sure you're not leaning back here. Use your core. Keep your shoulders stacked right on top of those hips. All right, guys, and we are off. 30 seconds here. Give me some power, give me some purpose. Good. Deep breaths the entire time. That's going to control your heart rate. Keep it going. Okay, now, lots of body awareness. I want you to check in. Notice your lower abdominals here, helping to drive that knee up to your chest. New move coming up. All right, shake that out. Feet outside your hips. We're going into a squat. Down and up. Toes are forward. Your booty is dropping down and back. Good. Checking on those knees. Straight ahead toward the middle of your foot. Good. If your knees are barking at you a little bit here, I want you to shift your weight back farther and maybe don't go as low. Again, you will have another shot to do these here in just about 2 minutes. So first time through, we just kind of figure it out. Second time, that's when we really go for it. We're gonna combine those. I want you to take your squat. Now, instead of that march, we're just gonna take that right knee, drive it up, take it back down, right knee again. So we're gonna stay on this same side the whole time. Smaller range of motion here to modify. You don't have to pick that foot all the way up. Maybe just tap the toe. Sorry guys, it's a constant game of fetch at my house, if you don't know that about me already. We're gonna keep going now. We lift the left knee, squat, exhale, drive that left knee up. Take your time. Form is first, most important. Once we feel great about it, then you can add a little bit of speed, not before. Good, tap it out, walk it out, take a lap around the room. Come back to your breath. We're gonna make sure I don't trip over a tennis ball today. Quick check-in, round one, how'd you do? How are you feeling? We're a little bit more awake, maybe. Feel a little bit looser, maybe a little bit more energized. We're gonna go through those same 4 again, our march, our squat, combo right, combo left, and then we'll do something new, and then we'll be done. Crazy, right? Okay, most important things, your breathing, awareness in your core. Everything else will fall into place. Meet me back in that march. Let's see if we can get those knees up a little bit higher this time. Let's go. Drop your shoulders. Good. Focus here right now on what you're doing. That's how you stay safe. Those emails will still be there later. This is my time now. I'm kidding. You know this is your time. But swipe away some of those notifications. We'll deal with it later. Go ahead, meet me back in that squat. Feet are outside the hips. Booty drops down and back. Good. Okay, we feel a little bit more comfortable here this time. Our knees are in line. We're gonna add a little bit of power. Good, we're gonna squeeze those glutes as we come back up to standing. And your legs are like, wow, this is way more fun than sitting at the computer, right? Okay, so remember, we keep the squat. Now drive that right knee up. Squat. It can be a tap if you need it to be. It can be something else if you need it to be. Just keep moving. Good. So notice I'm still shifting my hips down and back. Letting these kind of be their 2 separate moves, the squat and the knee lift. Good, use that strong core. Ready? Not yet. Now we can switch sides. Squat, pull that left knee up. Good. Squeeze through those abdominals, whole time. Nice, guys, doing great. Quick check-in, relax your face. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Okay, 30-second break. You can grab a sip of water, take a walk around the room, check in on your kids. Okay, they're good. Dog's being so good, aren't you? His eye is on his tennis ball right here, you guys. Okay, as promised, your calf raises are gonna come back. Toes forward, join me, lift and lower. Whew. You have 4 new moves here. Lift and lower, find your balance. Doing great, drop those shoulders. Hold on to something to balance if you need to. Good, is your core still engaged? Are you still focusing on your breathing? Purposeful breathing, right? Good, see if you can get those heels a tiny bit higher. If you want a challenge, right before your heels touch the floor, hover instead of lowering all the way down. Good. From here, we're gonna take it out into a jumping jack. Modified, we're stepping. Good, arms up, tapping 1 foot out at a time. If you're ready to go for it, you can add that jump out and in. Good, when you reach those arms up, your shoulders don't come with you, right? Create some space. Good, still breathing. You're still doing great. All right, we have a little core balance challenge here. Find your balance on your left leg for me. Tap your right foot out, Now reach your right arm up. Again, as always, you can hold on to something to balance if you need to. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna draw the knee and elbow toward each other, get a nice little standing oblique crunch. Good, so feel like you're kind of closing that gap between your hip and the bottom of your rib cage. Perfect, supporting leg has a tiny bend in the knee. Good. Okay, switch sides with me. So right foot down, left leg out, left arm reaches up. Inhale first, exhale, crunch with me, knee to elbow, hip to rib cage. Hold on if you need to. Again, focus on something not moving. Good, feel that crunch. Just a couple more seconds here, then you get a little break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Good job, guys. Do a quick little side bend stretch if you need it. All right, friends, we do that one more time. So patient today. Okay, again, quick check-in. How are you doing? If you had one word, put a name on it. All right, guys, we go back to those calf raises. This time, I want you to bring your heels in, send your toes out. We're gonna work the inside of your feet and calves. Lift and lower. Let's go up and down. Good. Here, shift your weight toward your big toe. So you're gonna have a teeny tiny lean forward. That's just gonna help you balance. Good, a little bit higher if you can. Remember that hover is there if you want it. Good, your core still engaged. You got it. Shake it out, turn those toes forward. Jack, tapping, or jumping. You pick your pace. We're here for 30 seconds. Maybe do a little bit of both. Maybe you tap a few, maybe you jump a few. Or maybe you're out there doing something else. That works too. You're out there, you're like, I just really wanted to do a burpee right now. I feel that energy. All right, guys, get ready for that balance and find it. Oh, just kidding. That was only 15 seconds. Katie. I know you wanted a couple more jumping jacks in. If you want to get ready for that balance, you go right ahead. I cannot and will not stop you. Okay, now we're good. Find your balance on that left leg. We're going to reach the right side out. Squeeze your belly button to your spine. Let's go, pull. Soft knee. Soft. I lost my sound. Keep going. Hip and rib cage. You want to make this harder? You float that right foot instead of tapping it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch this out. Left leg out, left arm out. Exhale, we pull. Got it, good. Tapping, floating, holding on, doing what you need to do. Good, about 15 more seconds. Exhale, pull. 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 Good job, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Little step, touch it out. Woo. Okay, shoulders. Shake them out, drop them down. Shake out your hands. Your feet are moving. You can step touch. You can march. You can run. Whatever you need, we're gonna gradually bring that heart rate down. Give you a couple quick stretches and you are on with the rest of your day. Whew. Join me, deep inhale. Let's reach those arms up high. Exhale, let it go. Good, mindful of your space. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Very nice. Go ahead, kick your right leg back. Little high lunge. Your back heel should be lifted up. All we're gonna do from here, bend your front knee. Now scoop your pelvis forward until you feel a stretch in that right hip flexor. It's a weird angle. There we go. Okay, from here, right arm, reach it up, drop that shoulder down. Good, now add a little reach up and over to the left side of the room. Good, you should feel that stretch all the way down your side into that hip flexor. Perfect, release that, and let's switch. Kick your left leg back. Square it off, bend that front knee. Now scoop your tailbone right underneath you. Good, feel that stretch. Here you can squeeze your glutes if you want to feel that stretch in the front of your leg a little bit more. Good. Arm up, drop that shoulder down. You still have a little bend in the front knee, maybe a big bend. And let's have that reach up and over. Ooh. Good, reach a little bit deeper. Perfect, and release. Step it in, arms wrap behind your back. Open up your chest. If that's just a little much, reach your arms to your side, draw your elbows down. Same chest opener, it's a little less intense. Good, bend your knees for me. Crisscross at your wrists, round your back, tuck your chin. Now try to drop and separate those shoulder blades, hollow out your belly, tucking those hips forward, creating a nice big C with your spine. And inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, let it go. Hands to your thighs, little bend in the knees. Walk your hands all the way down your shins until you feel that stretch in your hamstrings. When you get to your low point, see if you can straighten out those legs. Good, shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Good, bend those knees, round your back, slowly roll it up to standing. Whew. Deep inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, let it go. You guys are done. Awesome, awesome job today, everybody.